Welcome to the podcast. Baby, I want your podcast between my ears. Where else can you stick a podcast? Between your
right up your
eyes, cause it kind of knocks you over. Between your ears, gets in your brain. Between your lips. That's when you stick the phone like up to your nostrils and then you make the sound come out.
The harder, better, faster, stronger.
Yeah.
But you know where a podcast really is?
In your heart.
In your heart. With the Lord.
I know, man. I'm trying to adjust the ball again. How's that?
Tennessee balls.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this is hopefully abbreviated. Well, it has to be because I have a sick child. It has to be an abbreviated episode. For your post-Christmas. Hope everybody had a great Christmas out there.
This is a holiday ep. Maybe you took the week off of work and you're not really commuting into work, and so you don't have a full hour to listen to an amazing podcast.
You're playing with your new gadgets. Maybe you got nice new headphones. I asked for some listener engagement. Got 0. That's okay.
Maybe you are playing with a PS5.
Okay, you were bouncing around tonight. Did you have some jokes to share with the team?
A little bit. Just one.
Okay, go for it.
Work was crazy. It started snowing.
Oh, yeah.
Did it snow there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah? Like a lot?
I mean, it didn't stick, but it was around It was around for a couple hours this morning. It's pretty to look at.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, did you hear, Yahoo Finance every year does a best company. It's a poll. They take a big poll. Company of the year.
Dave Ramsey. He always says it's one of the best to work for, but then he pulls a gun out in meetings for people tweeting about him. Go ahead.
How many employees does he really have?
I think a lot.
Anyway, they also take a poll for worst company of the year.
Oh boy.
Any guesses?
The one that the lady's on trial for, Theranos.
Ghislaine?
No, the blonde one.
I don't know about that one.
She said with the drop of blood and everything.
Oh, the whole fake.
And she talks like this when she wants to be the boss.
Yeah, where she had this whole fake medical company and raised all the money and stuff.
And she had a regular husky, but then she said it was part wolf.
Oh boy. Got a crying Johnny on her hands. Anyway, the voted worst company of the year, Meta.
Oh.
Yep. They didn't, changing your name couldn't make people forget about all your, transgressions. But, who would have thought that a company is full of 10-year-old reshared videos and political rants and pokes from your great Aunt Shirley would be the worst company of the year. Not to mention the selling information and all that stuff.
Now, I tried to I'd write down my stories. Now, You tell me if this is a good one to write a joke about. Rohingya sue Meta for $150 billion over Facebook's alleged role in Myanmar genocide.
Oh boy. I would say it'd be good, but I can't pronounce the first word.
I know that's hard.
I don't think people.
It was like a people group, and they're kind of like those Uyghurs or whatever in China.
What?
Yes, they're in full-on concentration camps, dog.
You know that word? Uyghurs?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. Uyghurs, sorry.
Uyghurs.
Okay. I don't know what order to do these in. I got some jokes for you.
Hit me.
This was for you, actually. I'll start with this one.
All right.
Many female drivers live in fear after finding Apple AirTags tracking their car's location. It's just you two trying to put an actual CD in your stereo this time.
Oh boy. So their husbands were tracking them? Is that what it was?
No, it's like people trying to steal cars, break into cars, tracking ladies.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not good. Trump was met with boos at a Republican rally after saying he got the COVID booster.
Mm-hmm. Boosted.
Then he was cheered when they realized got meant grabbed it by the pussy.
Got him.
Got the booster.
I heard he also had a good Jew rant.
Oh yeah, listen to that.
Well, I have not looked into it.
You know what? I stick up for the Jews all the time. However,
All the time.
yeah, dude, support them 100%.
Happy Hanukkah.
However, okay, there was one thing that was definitely like touching the line, but to me, it was almost like, you know how people, like, we listen to a lot of comedians that are from New York and they say stuff about Jews or something, or the Puerto Ricans, or, you know, blacks or whatever, you know, all the time.
Or like lots of more groups that are all together over there.
I think to me personally, what he said might have not been that bad, except it's him, and you know he has a history of whatever.
And the article I saw was Vanity Fair, so it wasn't the most trusted source. I didn't click on it.
Most of Amazon's pollution-spewing warehouses are built in communities of color, specifically black trees, brown water, and red tide.
What?
Most of Amazon's pollution-spewing warehouses are built in communities of color.
Oh.
The colors are black trees, brown water, and red tide. Pollution. It's a pollution joke, man.
Call Greta. Is that the black trees, like with the moths and the Industrial Revolution?
I was going to say Black Forest, but then I didn't want anybody to get distracted and be like, isn't that in Germany?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Germany, I got a German joke for you tonight.
Guten Tag.
German court rules that man who broke his back walking from bed to home office had a workplace accident.
Really?
They ruled in his favor. And everyone knows that German proverb, stop work so you can jack, you fall and break the back.
Oh man.
He says he was going to work, but who knows?
From his bed to his home office.
Pope Francis says sins of the flesh, like adultery, aren't that serious.
I heard about that.
Yeah. This opinion brought to you by the same people who drink wine because it's good for your heart.
And diddle little boys.
It's not that bad. How about this? Nuclear experts did some testing on some anti-5G radiation necklaces.
I saw that.
That's a mouthful. And found that they're actually radioactive.
Yeah, that someone was selling the necklaces.
Hey, boomer, now you have a tumor.
Oh, boy. Their new catchphrase. Yeah, someone was selling these necklaces as, anti-5G protection. And come to find out they're radioactive.
Yeah. Running.
Radioactive, radioactive.
Last one. We talked about. Well, they weren't all that good, so
that's
quantity. This is a quantity over quality.
Yeah.
A Florida man was kicked off a flight for trying to wear a thong as a mask.
Oh, I saw that.
Although he posed no danger of breathing on fellow passengers since he was constantly
deep inhale.
Oh, man.
That's funny.
Cream cheese shortage.
Was you the one that says like manly, too manly to wear a mask, only manly enough to wear underwear on my face?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Guy won't wear a mask, but he'll literally wear women's underwear.
Mm-hmm.
It's like those people trying to get into Applebee's.
Did you see I sent you the video of breastfeeding cat on the plane?
No. You did?
Oh.
I didn't click. Probably my my filter, my accountability filter.
Yeah.
Screened it.
It's funny.
Do you have a favorite Christmas story? Because I have one.
Yeah, go ahead. I was going to talk about whack gifts. From grandmas.
Oh, that's a good one. I may have shared this on the podcast before, but my favorite Christmas memory, even though I did get a bunch of whack gifts from Grandma Norma specifically, I got golf clubs one year, like the kids set where it's like 9, 7, 5, and then like a mini 3-wood and 1-wood. 1-wood? Yeah. Driver. That's what they used to call it, 1-wood.
Yeah, I got 1-wood.
Nobody says 1-wood. I can see it in the FaceTime. It's in the mirror. Yeah, so I got golf clubs one year, and it was exciting because then I went out the day after Christmas, maybe, or the day of. We went up to Elma, got on the golf course there, first tee, Dad, Grandpa, and maybe Uncle Mark, I don't know, but I had the flu.
I probably had those same golf clubs at one point.
Yeah, I had major flu. So I was like out of it. I had already more sunken eyes than normal.
Was it Corona 4?
Yeah. Yeah, it was Corona. Yeah, it was like Corona 93. Yeah. And so we get out there on the golf course, and I still this is still like inside my. Speaking of inside your heart, inside my heart, this is still one of the best like feelings I ever had, because we get up there,
just ripping a frozen rope down.
Dude, speaking of nicknames, so I hit a frozen rope. And I haven't really swung a golf club very much before. You know, just hitting balls into the woods at Grandma Norma's there. So I get up there, lace one right down the middle. Far. Unbelievable. I got a good natural motion. For golf, that's about it.
Regular old Charlie Woods.
Lots of motion in my ocean. Yeah. And Dad gets up there, and I can't remember if this is the order. I should have told it the other way. But Dad gets up there, his once a year golfing. He's usually good for once a year golfing. But he's got to get one bad swing out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
So very first swing, worm burner. You ever heard that one? You ever heard that one? Worm burner?
I think so.
Now there's the PG-13 version is worm raper.
Gopher killer.
Yeah, so he hits a worm raper. And it
I
only...
like worm burner because it's the same
Yeah, I know. It sounds better.
verb sound.
But by the time you get to the 13th hole, you got a few Rainiers in you. That's a worm raper. Changes. And yeah, so he only hits it out there about 100 yards, and I outdrove him on my very first swing of my golf club. I became the man of the house at that moment.
Oh, man.
I took the power back. All that
like
stuff
9.
I was talking about last week, where he's twisting my arm and my ankle and goosing me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When I hit that shot, he knew who was the man of the house then.
And you were like 12?
No, I was 9.
Oh, 9.
I defeated him
that was like a 19. Oh, yeah, 93.
I went in the cave and I defeated the monster.
Nice.
A hero's journey.
I'm trying to think of... I can't think of a time golfing with Dad, but I'm sure it did.
Yeah, but I got lots of stuff down at Grandma Norma's. I got the big puffy Sonics jacket. The worst colors when they're red and green. Anybody who likes Sonics red and green, I hate you. That's the worst. Green.
It was like dark green and maroon red. It was like Christmas color.
Oh gosh. The green and yellow, that's where it's at. That's
it looked like
all it should ever be.
Minnesota, what are they called? It's like a bear logo. The hockey team.
Are you talking about the Arizona Phoenix Coyotes?
I thought it was a bear and it's red and green. It has mountains in it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm thinking about the red though. Go ahead. Let's see. What else did I got? I got a sweater. I got a big old sweater that had it was like one of those sweaters that looks good on Chris Evans.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, like a
fisherman's
cable knit.
Yeah. Except mine had 2 flying mallards on it.
Yeah.
And I was like 12. So you know what I did? I went back to Penny's. Returned it. What did I buy? Video game.
Oh,
she was mad. She was mad. Mad that I did that.
Man. What video game did you buy?
I can't even remember.
For Super Nintendo?
I don't know. You get some whack gifts? I don't remember that many whack gifts.
I just remember all the gifts that seem like they're from like Rite Aid. You know what I mean? There was the Peace on Earth hat shirt.
Oh yeah.
And it was always funny because it wasn't just like I would get it; is you would get it also.
Yeah, we need to post
or
that.
Some like different colored version of it.
We'll post that on Christmas. So if you're listening to this, that's what you saw.
Yeah, we had the matching hats. Or remember when we got the pillows and one had our old dog on it, like a collie-looking dog.
Oh,
but it was just ironed on, and then the other one was our Grandma Norma's dog.
Oh,
Spaniel.
Yeah, not even our dog.
Yeah.
Here's a pillow of my dog.
But I thought they were from Grandma Ma.
I think they might have been actually. Just dogs. Here's a pillow of dogs that are loosely related in your life.
Yeah, you've seen before.
Yeah.
Or
dogs you've seen before. Pillows. Which pretty much applies to most dogs.
There was another one that felt like was a shirt, but I can't think of it now. Oh, the other thing, you ever, sometimes you get things from people where they just have one thing they associate with you. It's like usually, you have that coworker, and he like always associates you with Marvel movies because you talked to him about one time.
Yeah.
But now every time you talk to him, it's all you talk about. So there's one year I got a bunch of drum stuff, but it wasn't actually stuff for playing the drums. One time I got from two different people, I got this. It was like desktop drum set that was like $10 from like a Walgreens. You remember that? And it's
No.
like the cheapest, like little plastic drum set.
It must have been away.
It was literally made of plastic. The
Okay.
cymbals were made out of plastic and it had little plastic, like 2-inch big drumsticks.
Was it supposed to be actually to practice or just like a funny thing that you do, like the freaking fingerboard or whatever?
Yeah, it was like
the
that,
fingerboard
but
of drums.
It was like just. And then, but I got it from two different people. One was Grandpa Roger. I don't remember who the other one was from.
I know.
But, you get stuff that's just like associated.
I know Karen's mom just got her like a friend's sweatshirt or something
Yeah.
for her birthday.
That's probably what I'd get her.
It's like, oh yeah, I did watch this in junior high.
Mm-hmm.
Remember how you love Friends?
Remember Friends was always on.
Remember how you play the drums? The Minnesota Wild. Their logo is atrocious.
Okay, yeah, Minnesota Wild.
And not just the color scheme, the shooting star and it is an awful, awful, awful logo.
Hockey, right? Yeah. Sorry, all you hockey heads out there that I didn't remember that.
I was thinking about the Arizona one.
I did say Minnesota hockey and bear logo, so pretty much had everything but the name.
The Arizona, I don't know if that's their main one. I like the little what's it called? Not Apache.
The Avalanche?
No.
Coyotes?
It's the Arizona one, but it's like that weird style of what do you call that? It's an 8-word.
What team are you talking about?
Coyotes.
Okay. I needed to know what to look at. Oh, now I'm just looking at real coyotes.
In Arizona. This little guy.
Oh, that's not the real logo now.
Oh, that's their alternate.
Oh.
It might be their main now.
Yeah, it's kind of like tribal.
Yeah.
I like that it has the face mask and looks like that guy from Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like mid-southwest or something.
Yeah, like one of those rugs.
Yeah. Anyways.
But what about the Mighty Ducks? Remember them?
Yeah, dude. I think they had a show recently.
A new show?
Yeah.
I remember they had that cartoon one with the actual ducks. That was pretty good. It's pretty fun.
Dude, it's all fun. There's so many good cartoons now. Kids cartoons. Kids cartoons are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
No. The writing on them is good. It's funny for adults and children. But not kind of crazy. But not when they sneak in the sexual jokes.
Only hockey team that doesn't have an S on the end.
The Krakens? Minnesota Wild. We just said that one.
Oh, yeah. Who lied?
It's not the Minnesota Wilds.
Anyway, yeah. What's a good cartoon you said?
I don't know. There's just so many with streaming and stuff. Like, there's so many good.
I noticed there's a lot more adult cartoons, not like in a inappropriate sort of way, but
not in a hentai sort of way.
Exactly. Not in a Rule 34 type of way.
Huh?
The rules of the internet. You ever heard of that?
No. And
then Rule 34 was if it exists in real life, there's a porn version of it.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. And that's, I'm sure, true.
But there's a lot of it's drawn stuff. Not that I would know.
A lot of it.
A
lot of the stuff I've heard.
Did you watch Inside Out? Or no? I was going to bring that up because you said your memories.
Oh.
Remember Inside Out, the core memories?
Yeah, the core memories.
That's one of your core memories.
Oh, yeah, core memories. Yeah, hitting the driver.
Yeah.
AKA One Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One Wood.
That is one of my cores. Actually, it
One
might
would
be.
to rule them all.
Oh yeah, I was watching the Charlie Woods highlights.
But then didn't what's his name win the dailies?
The dailies. I wonder because the kids got extra yardage, but then I think the daily kid was the oldest,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and
Maybe he just went from like the women's tees,
yeah,
or did he go all the
well,
way
that's what I
forward?
don't know. Like, if there was just one for the younger kids, like if it was pretty far up, does he get a big advantage over Charlie
Yeah,
Woods?
probably just depends on the age.
But I chose not to get into it because I don't like people who get too into like high school sports and like, or like freaking people saying weird stuff about
Blindside.
Charlie Woods and stuff like that, where it's like just let the kids be kids. And yes, they're going to be phenomenal golfers, but like care about them when they're adults because it's just creepy.
About Zion Williamson.
The 400-pound man?
400-pound man. The
Yeah,
basketball player?
yeah, he's reportedly 330 pounds post surgery.
That's not 400 pounds.
His foot won't heal.
Uh-oh. He is a big boy.
I know.
Wonder what the heaviest basketball
How
player
crazy that a 300-pound person who like freakishly can jump, 5 feet in the air is going to have foot and knee problems. Who would have thought?
You think Shaq was the heaviest basketball player?
Yeah, no, probably Yao Ming is probably heavier.
Call in if you know. Leave it in the comments.
Somebody do some research.
All you sports nerds.
Because I can think of some fat people, but also Shaq is big and he was pretty muscular too. Yeah. And so I would venture it was Yao and then Shaq.
Yeah.
That's my guess. That's how he dominated in the paint. Just throw his body around.
Mm-hmm. And he never told Shaq he could speak English.
Oh, yeah, yummy. And I think his name is like backwards, like Yao is his last name or something like that.
Oh, like with Koreans?
No, like Chinese.
Koreans do that too, don't they? Their surname comes first sometimes, or something like that.
Something like that. Name. I'm going to do some research.
Fact checkers. Well, we'll get our fact checkers on it.
It says Yao Ming, full name, Ming Yao.
Oh.
7'6". Oh, so maybe I thought he was a little bit taller than that.
7'6", geez. Still crazy.
Yeah.
What's your Christmas wish?
Oh, sir, I want to buy these shoes.
What shoes?
Come on. Do you even listen to sappy Christmas music, Delilah?
Oh, these shoes?
Sir, I want to buy these shoes.
That's also a song by the Eagles. Please. Those shoes.
I don't know.
It is.
I got out of the house before I could get infected with Eagles love.
Yeah.
I told you, I flipped the script. I became the man early.
I know.
You were a child for so long.
But would you ask for Santa? Would you ask for Christmas from Santa?
I need to get a jump start on my musical career.
Oh yeah.
And
what did I ask for Santa?
Oh,
well, I asked from myself this jacket, which I bought, and I bought it, and it said the shipping label was created November 22nd. And what day is it now? December. And still, if you look at the shipping information, it says label created. And so then I emailed the company.
Where'd you get it?
What's the beef?
You get it from Shein?
No. It's from Brave Star. And they're just down in California.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so I emailed them. They're like, oh, it's really crazy with the holidays. It's packed and ready to go. And that was 2 weeks ago.
How about this? I'm really excited for your Christmas present.
For
And, yes, the one I got you.
Oh boy.
Speaking of shipping labels, guess where it came from that is outside the United States? It will not help you guess what it is. It actually would throw you off the scent of what it is.
Turkey.
But no, not turkey. Getting warmer.
Sudan.
You want to go north. You're getting warmer, but you want to get colder.
Norway.
So go further south.
Albania.
We're getting close now. Let me just stop you. Poland.
Bosnia.
Poland.
Oh.
Polish.
Polish pottery.
PolishPottery.com/PO. .po. I don't know what it is.
Oh. Is that like a pyramid scheme?
I wonder.
Just seems sketch. You Googling it.
I was wondering what their website is. Oh, pl.pl.
Oh. Oh, yeah. They're a domain.
Yeah, so how do you like your gift? This comes out after. Wait. When are we going to release this? On Christmas? Before? After?
I thought it was Monday.
We should do it early as a Christmas present.
Because of the servers.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I loved it. It was like, I was like, I can't believe this came from Poland.
I know. I was worried because the shipping delays and everything.
Yeah, all the 100 miles of shipping containers outside LA.
I know. I saw the old shipping label created, and then when it's coming from Poland, you don't get a lot of updates.
Yeah, and that's like, so you got those updates from Poland, and I just want some updates from California.
And then it just showed up at my door one day.
Did you see I forget what the boat's name is now, but this would have been a good joke story. The ship that got stuck in the Panama Canal is now making its way back through.
Oh, yeah?
And they declared an emergency before it even came through. That way it could have a clear shot through.
Oh my gosh. It's going to happen again.
And then I saw there were all these comments and it said, this captain has the chance to make the greatest comedic joke in history or something like that.
Well, I guess there's been other boats that have gotten stuck since.
Oh, really?
But just not badly.
Yeah.
I saw that. Why is this coming up on TikTok a lot? What's that game where you have to you say 1 to 10 bet blah blah blah, you do something, and then if you guess the number, you have to do it.
Oh, yeah. You say pick it between 1 and 10, but you kind of bet something on it.
Yeah. Sorry for bringing this up again. One of my Cambodia trips, people were doing that all the time, and I'd never heard of it, and they just did it nonstop. It was so annoying. Never got into it. But whatever that ship was, Evergreen or whatever it was.
Even Flow.
That's what I have right now. Flow Max. And
Pearl Jam.
Even Flow. But the TikTok he goes, all right, bet between 1 and 300 million. I crash this boat into the side of the canal right now. And so he goes, 2,347,271. He's like, dang it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we got to stop this podcast. We're describing TikToks.
How about the guy that just worked for 17 days nonstop trying to dig it out with one backhoe?
Shout out to that guy. Merry Christmas to that guy.
Yeah, he deserves an award.
Merry Christmas. Wait, so
You're the best hoe. Now I'm stealing David. What's his name? Now I'm stealing Ken Jeong's comedy routine.
hey, we need to have what's it called that you make at the beginning of the year? New Year's resolutions next time.
Okay, next time New Year's resolutions, and we want to hear yours at home. So
Engagement, please. For the love of
in your
Pete.
New Year's resolutions, does it have to be for the whole year?
It's sort of no, it's just a resolution for the new year.
Yeah.
If it's something you can complete by February 16th, then yeah.
I'm probably shooting for like 1080p.
Yeah, you are?
Yeah, for my New Year's resolution.
Dude, you're behind, dude. I'm 4K. UHD 8K.
8K. OLED. It's so expensive.
I know.
Costco. I want to know where there's all the TVs they didn't sell at Costco that are still like 4K, but the not as good ones from like 4 years ago. I want one of those.
They hardly shoot stuff in 4K. Even some of the programming that says 4K, they're not shooting on 4K cameras. They're just publishing it in 4K, but it's not any better.
Mm-hmm. And if you like still have a first gen PlayStation 4, it doesn't even run.
People are falling for it. It doesn't even make sense.
Let alone 8K. Okay, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Like, subscribe. Year. Oh, you can rate our podcast on Spotify now.
Oh, that would be the greatest Christmas gift ever.
Yeah, if you didn't get us anything, which you don't have to, but it's expected, but you don't have to, if that makes sense. What you can do is you can go rate, but actually you have to listen. You had to have listened to it on Spotify.
Ooh, well, yeah. I had listened to it.
So
I've listened to at least one.
Yeah. So if you listen on Spotify, you can give us 5 stars.
And don't forget to ring that bell to get notifications when those new episodes
drop.
Doink
that bell.
What?
Doink that bell, dude.
Yeah. Doink it.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Merry Christmas. Sorry I couldn't be there. I didn't want to be down with the sickness. All that stuff. I took my vitamin C, my vitamin D, vitamin B, zinc.
And I'm not there. You're sitting in my chair.
My ivermectin, my hydrochloroquine. I'm all stocked up.
I read this thing today. I don't know if it's true. It was about this doctor quitting, and the family, like, it sounded true. The family's like screaming at them to like save the dad, and like, if you just would have given him vitamin C and hydroxychloroquine and blah blah blah, and then he's like,
walks out.
Yeah, no, they punched him out in the parking lot.
Oh, jeez.
And then the next day he quit. He's not a doctor anymore.
That's crazy.
But it's on Reddit.
Be like a plastic surgeon or something.
Yeah.
You think those people are complaining?
Proctologist.
Yeah.
Here's where you stick your ivermectin.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, bye, friends.